you need it or not. Because game number 1, it went to late game, and the draft still works.
I think this might be the time for comfort over meta, indeed.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's see here. Game 5, the last hurrah. The draft seems like GCG. They will go blue. Okay. No Joy, no Yuzong. Same approach.
Among the
Game 4.
planes
They ban Eve. They want to go for first pick Juicin, but then Zone
Sora.
have a decision. Do you want to ban Sora? Pick up the Valentina. Go up against the Juicin. This is the risk. They banned Juicin. They want the Valentina Sora matchup. The risk is in the air. Guangzhou Gaming. Sora, Valen.
I feel like they're threatening GZG.
Yes.
Forcing them to overthink.
There you go.
That might be the overthink because the Valen is there.
Exactly. Zone are zoned in Valen, Gani?
I would say Valen Lapu. Or hide this Valen that might go to the EXP. Right?
Oh.
Right?
Valen
Okay.
Gatot.
Valen Gatot, gotcha.
Yeah, something like that. Like maybe EXP later just to
Could be.
yeah.
Just a save, right? Just
In
flex.
case.
And yeah, again, the Sora pick, it's just make or break, right? Will it influence? Will it be that impactful? On their last game as well, it's gonna be brutal. Zone taking their time here in their first couple of picks. It's gonna be Gatot Kacha and so no Valentina.
Unless they have a different counter or they want to force Guangzhou Gaming to pick up that Valentina. Alright? Because if you force Guangzhou Gaming to pick up the Valentina to deny that counter, they're losing on one thing, and that's range.
Yeah.
Right? And that could be huge for Zone later on.
This is why this couple
They're
of picks,
overthinking.
They're trying to make GCG overthink. It's gonna be Lunox, you know, the hero that won them their first couple of games.
Oh, Lord.
The Fanny
Wow.
Okay,
in the first phase.
No, in the first phase,
0%.
win
This
rate.
is a gamble, man.
Yeah. It has to be in game 5, right? It
I
has to.
wanted them to keep it simple. I don't know how to feel about this.
This is
Maybe this is simple to them.
nuts.
Maybe
True.
it's just pure comfort from what they've been playing, what they've been training. And again, for Zone, they don't have a simple answer to this. Not yet. The Gata and Haya are not lockers.
You go,
Do you
Ruby? Is that too...
Is it too early to
Is
show
it too responsive? Yeah.
Because like you need a Ruby or a Moskov here, right? Like in the second phase, I believe both are going to be banned out if it doesn't come up now.
you also need mid,
Exactly.
right? To get banned out.
Dang.
Wow.
Tough call for Zone.
My own
Oh.
Your team is
Far
banning.
side.
I don't know about the first pick. Like it makes sense against the matchup of Lunox, but Sora Fanny.
It's a bold pick.
It is.
Here's
it is
the
a
thing.
bold pick.
I really feel like this is mind games between both coach. You know the whole fight about I know what you know what I know?
Yeah.
I think they're threatening each other to be like, I dare you to pick up Sora and we can counter. And then they're like, I'm gonna call you on your bluff. Yeah. You're not gonna be using Valentina. So they themselves don't take the bait by picking Valentina themselves. So this is really just them saying like, I know you better.
Yeah. Guangzhou Gaming can ban now the Ruby, the Moskov as expected. The Ruby should come through here. And that means for Zone, they can still pick up Valentina XP, right?
And then really be like, you think you know what I know, but I know what you don't know. And I know I can use Valentina.
But if you go Valentina XP, the Sora can just be flexed gold. So you're going to have to flex Valentina all the way to the end. Yeah.
So that's going, yeah.
Oh, but unfortunately, that fourth pick will kind of show the draft.
Exactly. That's where it's going to be tough. Wait, they don't ban Ruby?
Okay, this is, again,
Oh.
I think your theory, LaFell,
Oh, they go CC Gatot, so they're not.
No.
This could still be Valentina, yeah.
It's
And
the same-
yeah, exactly. So, okay.
that's a good hero to be picked here from Zone.
There's still no lock on Fanny, no?
Not to mention,
no crowd control, just the taunt.
Sora comes in. If CC is not one of the people that gets caught by the curtain call, what are you going to do?
Yeah. You can't dash out.
No.
You can, but it's going to be limited. Guangzhou. What is this?
This draft is more intense than I thought it would be.
The
Yeah.
draft is very
They're
complicated.
both going all in, man.
Yeah.
No holds barred.
Yeah. So now, again, right, if we're talking about crowd control, I think both teams are lacking in that department. So, Phobius
Wow.
Chip.
Okay.
In a game 5, man, we thought it was going to be simple. Guangzhou Gaming just shifted all the way to 8th gear. Zone, though, will pick up the Lapu Lapu. It will be a Lapu Lapu XP for Bankai.
Chip's debut, by the way,
Chip's
in
debut.
Wildcard.
You wanna know what Guangzhou said?
What?
Go big or go home, literally.
Yep.
This is the draft that either brings them to the Swiss stage or the draft that ends their journey here.
I guess it's a good warm-up for both. If they want to do well on the Swiss stage, they got to get good at best of ones, man.
Woo-wee. This is nerve-wracking, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final game between Zone and Guangzhou Gaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you were here ever since game number 1 between Zone and Guangzhou, you understand the emotions here. You understand the momentum. You understand what all these players are coming through. Welcome to the Land of Dawn. This is going to be the final game between both teams.
Welcome to
Let's see.
Mobile Legends.
It seems like 4 flickers will be committed. 4 spells from the side of Guangzhou Gaming, and for Zone, it's a little mix of Flicker, Revitalize, and Vengeance. So again, just from that approach, it's already Guangzhou Gaming. They're going all in here.
Oh, Bankai taking a beating here. Up top, level 1, Exit. Also, be taking a few shots in, but Maze waiting in the bush. Good read from Kenny. Lethal take for Zixora, it seems. No contest.
So honestly, for Guangzhou, this is the kind of draft that is big moments, right? The highlight plays.
Yes.
Usually you want to step away from that because you want to be more disciplined, but not with this. Highlight plays and coming from Cananeo, from May, from Owl, right? So this is really something that will test your instincts.
The Owl play potential is definitely big from the side of Guangzhou, but then again, that shortcut can make or break your team.
It can help you and it can kill you.
Yeah, so the coordination must be on point. The communication must be precise here. As we take a look at the talents here, just a 2-3-1 kind of waiting.
Yeah. He does not have it.
Oh.
The nerves, man. Playing a
mid-lane.
Fanny in a make it or break a game could be very difficult, and you can already see.
Yeah. Speaking of boxing, K just dodged all of that.
Yep. Bobbing and weaving.
Both abilities from Owl and all the cables from Cananeo.
Big dig. Exi with quicker route. That's going to be Cananeo with the cutthroat over. Does he find the cables? Revitalize as well there, but it doesn't matter. Quad Shadow landed. Zixora is there, but he has to back away. First blood to Guangzhou Gaming.
Amazing coming in from Guangzhou. Even though they were not able to get K, they make sure they need to get something. Again, they understand this is a draft that requires those highlight plays. You just got to commit.
Yeah, the timing was on point there for Guangzhou, getting that first kill on the board, and it should translate towards a neutral objective. But take a look at Zone. They're not passive. They're on it. They're the first one to control the river, and this might neutralize the lead that Guangzhou has.
Oh, decides to go in, doesn't have the shortcut, or rather will not commit it, knows that the Fanny does not have Purple Buff just yet. Heaven's Wrath, oh! The Vengeance actually turned the damage back onto him with the help of the current call.
Yeah. Good play coming in. Quite a lot of damage at level 4 here. Good respect from coming in from K using the Vengeance. And again, we do also have the highlight. Looks like maybe just Owl has been training too much on those fighters. Not going to commit for a marksman here in the final game of their best of 5. Now, in terms of looking for opportunities, it's Teamzone that has to be really careful and at the same time has to always be ready for a fight.
Look at that, Owl doing so much. Cananeo knows there's no Vengeance. Cutthroat available. Curtain call locks him down for a bit, but the last turret shot did not come through, and now he's 2-0.
Well controlled, right? Again, just so clean, so precise there, the setup and Zone. I feel like they can take it right in the chin here. The first early game, what they need to do is not getting too over, I guess, panic, right?
Yeah.
They gotta stay composed and things are okay at least.
Look at the respect given to May.
By the way, Mirko, you called it right. We were saying how Guangzhou has to keep it simple, and this looks simple for them.
Yeah.
You know, I'll trade a bit. When you feel like it's good, call on me. I'll come and finish the job. Like, the heroes that they use are highly mechanical reliant, but at the same time, the idea, the concept, the execution is straightforward in nature.
It is very much so. And it's still anybody's game here, folks. Just 1,000 practically here, gold-wise, and just 2 kills on the board for Guangzhou Gaming.
Okay.
The next nude is up. And Kananeo, I think that he wants to get that drive-by here.
Yep. Has the purple buff. Just got it. So this is great timing for them to actually go for it. May occupying the bush in the dangerous grass map. Modi trying to fight for the control over the turtle against Bright.
Still, just both teams here hovering around. It's not a Lord dance, ladies and gentlemen. It's still just a turtle dance.
Oh, Dark over the Dark Wave. Oh, they go all in! Kenny's still able to survive, but Owl finds the damage. Now that happens right even. Bright's still able to pick up the kill. Kananeo has to go down. Bright with a double. Kananeo jumping all the way. Goes for the cutthroat. Sora survives. May in the back gets the last shot on him. But Bankai is massive.
It's a 4-4-2. Teamzone trying to gain more control here in the second neutral of the game. And things are looking very shaky in the GZG area.
Dude, I gotta say, Guangzhou Gaming at this point, I'm worried because they're looking a bit desperate.
Yes.
I understand this is how the draft is supposed to work. We're gonna be looking at the instant replay here, and you know, hope nothing happens in the meantime. But if we look back into the replay, a good engage, but again, you always have to go for those highlight plays, so you go and commit. But the thing is, the draft coming in from zone, they have quite a few ways to counter engage. I'm just gonna talk about one, and that's the Gato Kacha. That unbreakable. It's hard to deal with when all of those explosive animations going on. Sometimes you don't even notice that you got taunted.
Yep.
Yeah. So again, just coordination from the side of GZG needs to be perfect. If not, that were the consequence. That was the consequence. And Zone, they understand that. So now what they need to do is just play more reactive, I gotta say. You know, Zone, they know that Guangzhou, they're the ones who need to pull the trigger. Oh, assassin top? Ooh. Fanny says, no, we do not do business here.
Yeah, I don't think she should. She really shouldn't, because kind of bad spot. Ogi Shadow Kill might kill her, or just forces it out from the pathing that she was already planning in her head. So yeah, I feel like don't go up against the Hayabusa. Not now. If there are minions, maybe. Without minions, no need.
They all in on K though, even if they get the shortcut. Shortcut placed down. They are going to be trying to go all in, but I don't think this is the right call. The AOG is going to be coming down. Oh my God! With a stun, the AOG comes through! Xing has a flicker out. Bankai on a killing spree. Kananeo able to find a kill now. Another stun on 3. Feather airstrike there as well. But look at Zux Aura. He's staying busy up top.
It's a 1-for-1 kill-wise, but they got the turret top, and that is more value if you think about it. And now Zone, they got the gold, they got the map control. All they need to do is keep this spacing, keep this tempo, and perhaps that might be enough to take them to the main stage.
What happened to Bankai, man? From being one of those guys that's not able to do anything, gets tilted, but now game-changing plays. Modi's the one that's having a tough time against Bankai. And we did talk about May on this chip. That shortcut can help you and can put you into a dangerous spot. And that's what happened to Reeves fight.
Owl bringing K back. They're going to go all in onto him, but look at the damage coming in from the other side as well. That's kind of nailed with the cables jumping back and forth. K can be taken low. Modi able to get the kill with the Helmet Owl as well, as Bankai has to flick around. Great play by Modi with a shoulder bash. Does he have the quad shadow? The question here, they corral over him. Sora gets away! Sora turns it around again!
No! Bro, you know what? Don't use landslide anymore.
Bankai caught again. They go all in, but Bankai stays alive. Heaven's Wrath Teddy gets away. Owl gets a shutdown, and it's back-to-back fights.
Trading blows, trading punches, both teams going at it raw, and Teamzone 1,000 gold lead in hand still.
Although I'm looking at the players as well, man. You got to look at the reactions coming in, especially from Guangzhou. Every single death that they suffer, you know that just brings back memories. And you just got to lock in for this one. The fight is still okay, though. Al gets away from that using the anti-CC just to run away. As of right now, both teams are looking very even, but is it really? I honestly don't know.
I gotta say, I like what Guangzhou Gaming has been doing here. At least for the last couple of minutes, they were able to get the right connections on fights, and now they have at least a lane to play around with. Right, they got the turret top, and they're keeping things at bay so far. And with the Lord up, though, that's going to be another question, because Zone, their river control with the Farsa, with the Gatot Kacha, and of course with the CC, not to mention the Lapu, is very good.
Well, May goes up the shortcut. Bankai with the Brave Spider now looking for the Sun as well. The Feather Airstrike still comes through. So much damage. Xora with the Red Tree win. It's Xora picking up the kill. 4-man Dark Wave, but he's all alone. And now the AOG comes through. Actually taking down Cananeo. Trying to make the desperate call to look for a big play, but he cannot find it. 3 for 0.
Teamzone, they're in prime position to get as much standing objectives as possible. They might even go as far as to take an inhibitor here.
This is minute number 10. And the times are crucial, times are critical. Teamzone, they were ahead just 1,000 gold a couple of minutes ago. And it feels like now they quadrupled their gold lead with a Lord to play around with. This might be it. This might be Zone's game to take them to the main stage. Let's see the defense from Guangzhou Gaming.
Feather Airstrike over on Xing. Now on Modi as well. 3 shots coming down. Owl finding 2, but they're so easy to dodge. That's Owl taking out Xora. Punishes him. Owl has fallen, and so are the base turrets. Cananeo with the cables. Not enough. A desperate shortcut in the mid lane.
Boys, oh boys. 7,000 gold lead for Zone. Will this minion wave push lock them to the main stage?
Let's see. May with 2-man crash course. K obliterating him. Cananeo with the cables. Waves coming down. Owl will be back up. Has the ultimate. Can he do it? Cananeo with the cables one more time. Dark Wave with the combo. Guangzhou Gaming. They've gone for the combo. Now an AOG back. Dark Wave from Mode. Cananeo walks back up. Bankai there. Cananeo gets another. And somehow Guangzhou Gaming stay afloat.
That was so sudden the moment Owl goes in. I was stunned. I didn't say anything. I couldn't hear anything. I stopped breathing. That's how big of that re-engage. We need an instant replay for that one. And we're going to get it. We got to look at this was an opportunity that Teamzone could have potentially ended the game. But look at how Owl goes in, brings everyone with the shifting clouds. Everyone, bodies got dropped. Ying dealt a lot of damage. No one can stop Cananeo. And then all the while, Modi just keeps on charging forward. This is Guangzhou Gaming refusing to give up.
Their defense gotta be perfect.
May?
And they executed very perfectly, May.
Shadow
isolated.
Kill. Yeah, he puts down the shortcut. They all come in! Kenny's gonna be caught. They find the roamer, but that's it. Now it's giving the shifting clouds again. K taking it very low. Cananeo, no purple of the current call locks him down, but as the cancel, the AOG is Xing gets taken down by Bankai! And he keeps on going. Now it's Modi. Can he make the play happen together with Owl against Bright and Bankai? Only 2 for 2 in the end.
I gotta say, if I was Guangzhou Gaming, I'll take that trade, man.
Yeah.
That could have gone so bad.
That's gold mid for mid-roam.
Yeah. That's value. That's value indeed. And Zone, they gotta understand.
Wait,
I'm not sure about this. Oh my goodness.
Oh. That would have been a TikTok clip.
Would have been.
Right?
Sure.
Using your cut throat to put you in a bad position.
And the Lord is up as well. Zone, they still got the momentum with no base turrets left. May looking for that shortcut play.
And Owl's waiting. Look at Owl's positioning.
Yep, puts the shortcut down. Action coming down as well. Zixora with the red tree already there. Cananeo's gonna go for the final set of the red tree. Action! Gets the Lord! Cananeo in the back now as well as Owl takes Teddy down. Buys him on the ground, is able to pop it in time. Modi, Infernal Pursuit with a Dark Wave as well. Bankai gets the shutdown. There's no Bravest Spider. Modi's still jumping. And now he goes for the Dark Wave. Infernal Pursuit one more time. Modi will fall.
Dude, he sacrificed himself for the team. He was there for 2 weeks. The Lord has spawned. I don't know if Guangzhou Gaming can really utilize this Lord though.
Let's see, Cananeo is definitely making quick work of K's health bar. There's a vengeance though for K, so he can't get too overzealous.
They can delay. They have bought time with this Lord take. Mind you, folks, you know, it's still a lot of homework here for GZG, knowing the turrets are still up here, mostly from zone. But that fight, that coordination needs to happen again for Guangzhou Gaming if they want to have a chance to go to the main stage. Halbert built. That might be the item that Cananeo needs to have that extra burst.
Gentlemen, we have one more best of 5 after this. I don't know how that one is going to top this one, man.
It's not.
This best of 5.
Best of 5 full.
Dude, this is M7. This is the wild card. Both teams really do deserve that slot. Only one will get it. Ying now does have that Wishing Lantern. And Guangzhou, you can see this. Their instinct is to go in, but at the same time, they know this is not the time for you to make mistakes.
They were in a similar position in game 1.
Yep.
No base turrets for their side, but they were able to take that win. Will they be able to replicate that sort of formula here with a different composition at that? Teamzone, they can't get too complacent.
It's games like this that makes us happy that we're casters, man. This is the reason why we got to the job.
For real.
These are the games that like make you feel like you're not even working, you know?
Yeah.
Just enjoy it. You're in the game, and the players, oh man.
I feel bad for them, but I'm also very, very proud of all of them. So now, Teamzone, at this point, 60 minutes in, it feels like we're already at the 22-minute mark, because only at that point do we see a lot of, I would say, cautious movements coming around. But now they understand this is the final game. Guangzhou Gaming with no protection for their base. At any moment, Zixora could come in and end the game. There's so much thinking that Guangzhou Gaming has to do. Like, Teamzone, their idea is to make them overthink. They have accomplished that even since draft.
Yeah, they have accomplished that indeed. And just a quick item update. Bright and Bankai, as of now, has immortality.
Mei.
Okay, Mei with the conceal.
Oh, they're going to go on Xing. Xing, can you escape?
Nox.
Oh, Bankai is able to go for it. Xing with a flicker out. They baited so many resources. Oh! With the all-in. There's no follow-up, but look at Teddy. No wings by wings, no flicker. They baited it all out. Xing will fall as well, though. Right now, it's 1-for-1. Cananeo with the cables again. That's Modi jumping in over on K, who's able to cat away. That's K again, all in. Making it be taken very low. Dark Wave landing on 2 as Modi keeps on jumping with a ground pop by Kenny there. Cananeo gets the kill on Zixora. Does he have enough damage? Does he have enough cables? Look at the waves crashing down. Modi will fall to K.
Well, Teamzone try to end this one because it's Cananeo as well as Mei. Minions. Unfortunately, the waves are not there just yet, but look at Teamzone. They want to pressure it here.
Xing will be up in 10 seconds. Mei's trying his best to hold on. The base is wide open. The shortcut gets used up as well. Mei needs to hold the waves. Xing up in 3 seconds. Immortality already there. It's going to be popped in as Stassi can nail with the cables. Back and They're trying to defend it. But K very low. K looking for the last hit. The minions. But K with the last few hits. 1 HP on the base.
No! What is this game? What is this match? Why is this in wildcards, man?
No way.
What is the series?
No
This
way.
needs to be on the main stage. This should not be in wildcards.
1 HP on the base. I have never seen it so low in a professional match.
Dude, this is grand finals worthy. What are we watching here?
My, oh my.
You guys are watching this for free. What the heck?
1 HP on the base. The Evolved Lord is up. And it's Guangzhou Gaming who are first on it. Can they
have the
burst
Lunox.
it down?
They have a Lunox.
They're gonna take it for free. Teamzone are gonna have to defend against an Evolved Lord.
Bro.
Oh my god.
You know what? Sorry to all the other casters that you guys don't get to cast this one, man. This is...
Holy
bro.
smokes, bro.
Bro. I'm looking at the crowd as well. Even they're like...
Even Virtus Pro. Look at Virtus Pro.
They're like, "Dude, this is the best MLBB that we have. Like, we haven't seen this for a while, man."
I like the first game, and I love game 5 as well. The
Dude.
opening and the ending.
The best way to
Is-
close a series.
Oh my god.
Whoever wins, you know what? You deserve it, man.
After so many anticlimactic ends to a best of 5.
This is crazy.
Oh, this is beautiful. Guangzhou Gaming now knocking on the doors of Teamzone's pace.
Look at the Lord. The Lord is still marching down bot. Mid, getting pressured by Guangzhou Gaming. Looks like they're going to get this turret. Teamzone, they got to defend this one. But you know in the back of their minds, they're also thinking they want to look for an opportunity to win this fight.
Yes, sir.
Lord. Into the base turret. That's
Man.
May with the flicker in and the shortcut. Can they do it? Owl with the all-in as well. They get the combo down as Owl goes for the damage, and May's able to find it. Zixora is going to be caught on the shoulder bash. Cannon Neo again. Jumps around with the cable. Zixora has fallen.
Guangzhou,
And
they
the-
might end this.
The dreams of Teamzone. They tried to reverse sweep. They try to go in. The base is open. Moni trying to go in. No way! We'll fight to the very end. Oh, with the Heaven's Wrath will be taken down. Guangzhou Gaming couldn't go for the base.
If you look up the definition of never giving up, you'll just get a link to this match.
How have they done that?
GCG and Zone still going at it. 21 minutes in. They do not back down. As GCG did not find the angle to end that game.
Could it go? Oh man,
Guys.
did they just not have enough damage? Because I
No.
swore the turret was open. We need to see a replay. Oh man, it's too close to Lord.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my goodness, wasn't it open? I thought they could just hit it.
We saw tears coming down Michelle's face, and I believe a lot of Mongolians, a lot of people from China, they're having the same kind of experience, man. This game makes you emotional.
Mortality for May. He needs to be the one to bridge the gap between the players who've just respawned back to the Lord.
I think this is officially the stressful, quote-unquote, match I've ever casted.
Most stressful, yeah.
In a good way.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Holy moly.
What the heck?
This pushes every individual to their limit, from the coaches to the players, back to the observers.
Yeah.
There's fights going everywhere. 22 minutes in again. We gotta talk about this. It's more on the team fights now.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, small mistakes, right position.
Around same time that Guangzhou won game number 1 too.
Yeah,
Wait a second.
right.
Look at Al in the top lane. May has the shortcut, so he's going to be the one again to bring them over.
They gotta pull the trigger, no?
You gotta reset. You gotta reset.
Oh, but if they reset, this is
Sora show.
advantageous towards Guangzhou Gaming.
Yeah.
Look at Owl still up top. This will for sure be a tier 2 up top down.
Yeah, now Guangzhou is making Teamzone think, because you know Teamzone, they're thinking they do not want to go for a 50-50. Because
No, they don't.
No one wants a 50-50.
no, the thing is, you don't care about Cananeo. What if King gets the Lord, which has happened before?
That's true.
True. I mean,
the crown.
Shout out to Cananeo, though, on this Fanny. We somehow doubted the Fanny pick.
Early on.
But take a look at the stat. 23 minutes in. 10, 1, and 11. Shout out both assassins, actually. Zixara also just displays a beautiful Hayabusa so far.
Yeah.
This could be the final fight of the game. This should be the final fight of the game.
Top lane is pushed.
If
No
it-
one's pulling the trigger. Zone is not pulling the trigger as well.
Wait a second.
Lapu Lapu.
Oh my god, they might be trying to crash.
Oh, but they
the
have a
Sora.
teleport.
Yeah, but look at the positioning of Teamzone. They're making sure while Bankai is dealing with Owl, no one is gonna get caught
Yep.
by Mei. So very smart movements coming in from Teamzone, taking it very calculatively.
Both teams playing chess. not showing their cards just yet here. Hayabusa shows in the mid lane though. But Kenny has not shown in map. May.
Oh, they bait out the shortcut. That's way too early. Now, how fast is it? The cooldown of it. Because Owl isn't taking it. Owl is not taking it. Oh, the window is closed. The window is completely closed. Now Mody's going to be all in. He's going to have to flicker out. He has the immortality. Now it's Cananeo. Jumps into the backline. His XJ will fall. He doesn't get the winner crown in time. Cananeo gets the immortality. K gets the kill. Owl now jumps into the midst of it all. Trying to go for the kill, but Kenny is able to pop in the winner crown in time. And he's all alone. Owl, can he do it? Evans trying over on Kenny. Now pops him in the crown as well, but he's up against 4 members. Owl trying to go for the kill. AOG coming down right now as Owl has the immortality, but he will be slain. But Kai in the mid lane!
Ladies and gentlemen, it will officially be a wipeout, and Zone has zone Guangzhou Gaming out.
0-2 to make it to the wild cards. They had to reverse sweep their opponents, and they climbed that mountain. Teamzone are going to the M7 World Championships.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this grueling, brutal best of 5, we got 5 games. We have a winner. But also on the other side, history repeats itself.
Guangzhou were a game away from making it. They were a game away from qualifying to the Swiss stage from the wild card. And Teamzone downloaded, they adapted, and they found a way.
What a game. What a series. Respect. But unfortunately, for Guangzhou Gaming, they will not step onto the M7 world stage.
It was through the patience again that we were saying earlier. It was all about composure. It was all about not taking the 50-50s. They played it through that. They saw May, they spotted them out, and instantly tried to burst them down, try to bait out the shortcut. And the fact that no one took the shortcut means that Zone could just go in, and the panic then ensued. Again, the fear that was on the back of their minds, the nightmare that just happened to them in the Chinese qualifiers after starting off the series with a 2-0, that fear got to them. That fear controlled them, and it was Teamzone, the youngest team we've ever had. No sponsors, no hope for a lot of people, but they've made it. They've proven, and they have silenced the doubters.
Their dream is definitely still on.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Teamzone! And honestly, I gotta say, one of the best matches I've ever seen in my career. So shout outs to Guangzhou Gaming as well. Give a big round of applause. That was an amazing game. Now, before we continue, I gotta ask Summer, the coach.
Yeah.
That was an intense best of 5, but I have to ask you the question. Game 1, Game 2, you guys suffered a loss, but you guys made this reverse sweep possible. How did you guys reset so that you guys can win Game 3, 4, and 5?
We just focused. We didn't know what they were gonna pick and ban on the first 2 games, and after we lost the first game, we understood the drafts and just banned their key heroes. That's why.
Thank you very much. And now, right beside me, Kenny, especially the game where you got that Eve. I gotta say, game number 4, it was intense, but you really carried the team to the point that you guys could win that one. I wanna ask you your experience in this best of 5. How was your emotions all the way through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How was your emotions during that game?
Сэтгэл маш өндөр. Манай өвгийнхэн ч гэсэн айлын өрсөлдөгч баг нар ч гэсэн маш сайн байлаа. Дэмжиж байгаа бүх хүмүүстээ баярлалаа.
he says he just focused on that. He says he's focused on that very well, and they did a good job fighting us, and thanks for supporting us.
All right, thank you very much. And Zixora, I gotta ask, game 1, game 2, you got the Lancelot. It didn't work out well. They always targeted you, especially Modi on that Yuzong. Game 3, game 4, game 5 with the Haya, with the Leomord, you're able to come back into that game. How did you personally say? How do you make it so that even without Lancelot, you can win the game?
I think I learned from Scream. I didn't play Leomord in 1 year.
Oh, really?
And I tested Leomord in M7 crossover.
Yeah, we were considering Guinevere at that point, but Zixora just wanted to play Leomord. He just felt it, you know. There was some moments you just feel it in it, yeah, and that was his moment. So big props to him.
All right, now I want to ask Kenny as well, because this is especially for game number 5. Back and forth. You guys tried to end the game. Guangzhou survived with 1 HP on that turret, and then they were at your base with the Lord. You guys still got to defend that one. I need to ask, how did it feel when you guys could not end it? And how did you feel when you were able to protect your base? Even with the Lord at 20 minutes, you guys still survived. What was the thinking going on in that game 5?
нөгөө дуусгах чадаагүй тэгээд манайх руу ингээд бэс рүү дортог ороод ирсэн шүү дээ. Тэгээд тэр үед яг юу мэдрэгчсэн юм бэ?
Маш их сандарч исэн. Айл айл нь ч алдаа гаргахыг хүсээгүй тэгэл бараг туршлагаараа.
Okay, he says both teams didn't want to make mistakes, but we focused more, and I think he thinks our experience carried the more.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Teamzone. That was an amazing game. And before we close it out, Coach Summer, I want to give you the opportunity. Is there anything that you want to say to all the fans watching at home, especially those from Mongolia? And feel free to even use your own language.
Yeah, of course. Дэмжиж байгаа бүх хүмүүстээ баярлалаа. Тэгээд 2-0 болсон ч гэсэн дэмжижсэн reverse win гэж дэмжижсэн итгэжсэн бүх фэнүүдтэй баярлалаа. Тэгээд бүх багийнхаа бүх тоглогчдын эцэг эхчүүд нь баярлалаа гэж хэлмээр байна. Биднийг bootcamp ихэд мөнгөөр тусаж байсан бас бүх зүйлээр тусаж байсан эцэг эхчүүд нь баярлалаа гэж хэлмээр байна. Тэгээд нэг ялангуяа Zixora багада баярлалаа гэж хэлмээр байна. Ягаад гэхээр биднийг Малайзад bootcamp ихэд өөрөөсөө 35 сая төгрөг гаргаж өгөөд тэгээд биднийг Малайзад бүтлээсэн байхгүй. Тэгэхээр бүх glory манай багад очих хэрэгтэй шүү. Үзэгчдээ бүгдээрээ комментээр спамдаад өгөө. Let's give it up for Zixora!
Again, congratulations. Yeah. Yes, go on.
I wanna give some information about our Malaysia bootcamp in Malaysia, and Zixora looked at us at the bootcamp in Mongolia, and looked at us and said, "Yeah, guys, this practice we're doing is not gonna cut it. Let's go to Malaysia," and took out $10,000 from his savings account and took us all to Malaysia. So big props to Zixora, guys. Big props to Zixora. Shout out, man. Big shout out.
Big hands for Zixora. This is how you win. You gotta make sacrifices. You gotta know what you need to do to win. And again, congratulations. This is a tough wildcards, and good luck for the Swiss stage. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Teamzone. And now, with that, we're throwing it back to the desk.
Just of the match, but for Teamzone and for Mongolia, brother, he spent his own money, 10K, was it?
Yeah.
That interview to
Yeah.
fly all of them out to Malaysia.
He basically, this.
They have no sponsor.
Scrim-
This is a team that they just made it themselves. This is a community team. Zixora did it with 3 rookies, with Summer, with Bright. Wow, just how, wow.
Sacrifice, the dedication,
Zixora.
and the determination from this team is inspiring.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like being on stage with them, dude. You can see the shivers in the hands and the knees, and you know all the emotions.
Yeah.
But yeah, big shout outs to Zixora. Even I didn't know that. I knew they were in Malaysia, but I didn't know that he took out his own savings. Because again, just to remind everyone, this is a team that basically has no backing.
no.
After this one, I don't know, man. Maybe some orgs are looking and be like, hey, I think you're worth investing in.
Bro, I mean, the fact that they also came back from a 2-0 lead, I think speaks volumes to how they are as competitors. It's one thing winning it out just with a 3-0. It's a whole other thing, fighting tooth and nail, knowing that you are a game away from elimination, being the youngest team here with no experience for most of their players. Only Zixora. Zixora is the only guy on the team with international experience. And doing this, bro. Oh my goodness. Now we get the...
God.
Yeah.
That's a different expression, Ghani. You don't do the hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let me just say, if you have friends, family, doesn't matter, and they're like, what do you like about Mobile Legends? I feel
You
like
show them this game.
I feel like for anyone that doesn't get the esports experience, watch this game. Even if you don't understand what's going on, you can feel what's going on.
But when you understand the context, when you know the storylines as well, again, the nightmare for Guangzhou Gaming will still be there, and it is going to linger for a long, long time.
Speaking of nightmare,
Oh my God.
imagine that. Never use Leomord in 1 year.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what?
I feel like it's a Leomord game.
Yeah. So just like, how hard can it be?
He wants to ride, dude.
Yeah.
He wants to
He's got
ride.
Khan.
He wants to ride so bad, and
I mean,
he was
like-
able to get that win.
I was next to Kenny when I asked the question about game number 5, and you can see the spark in his eye. You can see the neuron in his brain reliving what just happened. Especially when I asked the question, the Lord was in your base. Like, you can tell, even he's like, I don't know how to explain it.
Dude.
It just happened. It just happened.
It felt like plot armor already when Guangzhou Gaming survived with the lowest amount of health I've ever seen on the Crystal from the start of my career as a caster to today. Like, that is the lowest.
That's
a
just
base has been.
willpower.
That's pure
That's just
willpower.
willpower.
That's just the willpower.
That's just the crystal saying, I got nothing, but I'm not going down.
And then the fact that Zone topped it with a defense against Evolve Lord. Like, I don't know how that could happen in
my
a single game
God.
back to back.
We have to come back. The only thing that comes into my mind, like I forgot what happened, but
I don't know.
If the minions come out and the Lord was attacking the minion, that's the only way, right? That's the only way. That's how the defense could have worked.
Yeah, I mean, I was so stressed and so like
I was so invested. Yeah.
But I think it caused me short-term memory loss, man.
Dude, you have to, because you need more memory to take what's gonna happen next, because they keep on giving.
Especially after shouting for that long. 24 minutes, it was a non-stop action. Total kills of, bro, 54 total kills.
54.
Let me just say, I don't care about Southeast Asia games anymore, man.
Yeah,
Give me more Mongolia against China games, man. This is the game that we want to see.
And next is Virtus Pro versus Boostgate.
Oh.
Turkey versus EECA. So, I'm Southeast Asia.
I'm just going to say, I don't think they can top this.
Yeah.
If they can, if anyone can, color me impressed, and I'm colorblind.
That is a very bold statement, but yeah, I think I agree. And I think this whole series, right? This series